Yeah, well, I mean, it's tough. I mean, it's obviously exciting, I think, for our players, our coaches, everybody. Just, you have the banner raising, you come out, score 30 seconds in, awesome goal, we're rolling. I think the shots were a lot to a little in the first, and, we just got to stay on it. I mean, their goalie made some huge saves for them, and, give them credit. They hung in there. They didn't, we were trying to put everything we had at them, and they found a way just to hang on. So, but it was a good hockey game. And overall, when we outshoot teams 2-1, I like our chances. So it was a good point by us, and it was a good hockey game.
Grace, you had the first goal and two consecutive home openers. Can you take us through that goal into the first?
Yeah, I think it first started off with the back check and keeping the puck in from Britta Curl, and then Kelly Panic made a great heads-up hockey play, and I think that's one of her greatest strengths as a hockey player, and we certainly complement each other well in that regard.
Do you feel that in that moment, kind of the rush of everything that's happening before the game, kind of feeding into that momentum as a player?
I mean, it's something that I think we talked about before, and it's super exciting. It's super cool to see the girls come back. Then you kind of relive the memory of winning, but then as soon as the puck drops, it's a new season, it's a new start, and I think that was something like you can't just sit and dwell on what we accomplished last season. And New York gave us a great game, and that's something that we need to continue to work on as well.
Grace, what went through your mind as you saw the banner go up?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What went through your mind as the banner went up?
I think it's super special to see it, and I think we kind of had a unique run at the championship, losing the first last 5 games of the season and then coming through, and I think it's a huge testament to the group of us just flipping the script and turning it around, and I think that's something our group is so proud of, and necessarily it wasn't just an easy ride to win it at the end.
Kendall, the things you thought you were thinking about, is that how it played out as you saw it go up?
Yeah, definitely. It was really exciting to see some of our teammates be able to come back. Wish everyone could have been there for it, of course. But I hope those that weren't were able to watch from wherever they were. But yeah, just a reflection of so many people who made that possible, and that'll always be woven within that banner that's up in the rafters forever.
Kendall, did you feel the game kind of change there in the second period?
Yeah, I think we knew they were going to push. I think you look at the first 20 minutes of everyone's season, whether it's the rookies making their pro debut or the players who were there last year making their year 2 debut. There was a lot of emotion in the first period. I thought we came out hard, and we knew they were going to push in the second. We just didn't match that push. I thought we came back with a harder push in the third, but obviously wasn't enough. So, but the good part is it's game 1, day 1, and we get the opportunity to learn from tonight's game.
Was there anything particular that you felt gave them the edge in power plays tonight, and kind of getting able to take advantage of that when they had the opportunity?
I think I only had one, and it was a good shot. I mean, she made a shot off the post, short side. I think that's a shot as a power play that we're going to have to give up. If it's dot line, top of the circle, she just made a really nice shot. So I think they were 1 for 1 and we were 0 for 1. There wasn't many calls like some of the other games yesterday that we watched. Obviously, there was a lot of power plays, but it was a good game. I mean, I thought both teams played hard. It was up and down. I thought we did a lot of good things in the ozone. It's just finishing our chances. That's kind of the message after that. We played hard. We got a point, and now we just need to continue to get better.
Was it kind of deja vu for you a little bit with all the shots, but not producing maybe as much as you hoped you would?
Yeah, not really. I mean, it's a new team, I mean, we've been working on shooting and scoring and all those things, doing the right things, going to the right areas, managing the puck. I thought our puck management was really good for a lot of times in the game where we didn't give them odd man rushes. I think maybe they had 1 or 2, and that was it. So as far as that goes, yeah, I mean, we were buzzing. So we keep buzzing like that. I know we have a lot of players that are going to find the back of the net. I mean, I think Taylor had 4 or 5 point blankers herself, and that's, she's obviously a gifted scorer, and she'll continue to shoot pucks and get pucks there.
Grace, when you're on the ice or on the bench too, how much are you aware of just kind of the fans with them cheering, or even there were a couple chants, last year was kind of in Minnesota, which they did a couple times. I think there were a couple ones that tried to get started with Working Frost. I mean, do you guys kind of hear that, or it seemed like maybe the fans were kind of getting used to the new name as well a little bit?
Yeah, I think everyone's super excited to have a team name and something that we can all support. I know our fans, we take pride in having the best fans. I mean, I think every city says that, but especially growing up in Minnesota and being from here, I think it's just super special to see a packed Xcel Energy Center, and that's something that you don't see every single night, and I think it's something that, as a group, that we try to show up our best every single night for them.